Commission. How may I direct your call?
Yes, I'm calling to find out if you received 2 faxes that I sent for Kenna. I just want to make sure that they make it to her desk.
Do you know what fax number you sent it?
Yes, ma'am, I do. It's 332-7558. If there's a different one that I need to use, then I'd appreciate if I could get that fax number.
That's the correct fax number.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to transfer you to our legal department.
Thank you.
Bye. Good morning, this is Kenna.
Yes, Kenna, I'm calling in regards to the documents that I mailed back to you, and I'm just kind of curious on what they are.
Oh, okay. I did receive those documents,
and it's the documents in regard to Dr. Gross and Sandy Baskett from the Industrial Commission Rehabilitation Department.
It was about like 10, 12 pages or so.
No, I'm talking about the one I just backed to you, Miss.
Oh, just now? Oh.
Yes, ma'am. I just backed it to you this morning.
Oh, okay. I haven't received it yet, so
okay.
I will check.
Okay, and I'll hold because it's very important that I know that you received these 2 documents.
Okay, I'll put you on hold then. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much. Yes, excuse me.
I got 2 pages.
Yes, ma'am. So, I would like to know what those pages are all about because Miss Kenna, you're not no pencil pusher as you told me in a previous call. Obviously. So I think we're all on the same page here that that something's not right here, ma'am. These 2 documents that I'm showing you, they came from your from the Idaho State Industrial Commission. Now, can you explain these 2 documents? And another thing, Miss Kenna, I still like to move forward in my life. Okay? These 2 documents. And the other documents that you can really clearly see that they're altered when you have them on your computer and you use your own magnifying. And you get close-up looks at some of these documents that I have in my possession. You know, whatever happened in 2009, by what I have in my records here, that I've got in my possession, and then things that I've heard from other people on their little videos, something ain't making sense here. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you something. I don't know the law, but I've been reading up. Yeah, do I have 2 years to file a tort claim? Well, I'm not sure, but because if I do miss a deadline, and because of the altered documents that I have in my possession, because I've already talked to Miss Rachel Barr, but then again, she's still trying to play the old, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you see, I have these documents, and I have a lot of other documents. I don't know who you are, because I didn't start with you until recently.
Right.
Okay? Now, you don't know what I've been through, unless you've been there a while, too. I'm going to tell you something. This is my life. Okay? Now, I see these documents like this. I'm trying to get them forward, and then I start putting things together. And I'm going to tell you, if Lynn Luker is involved in this, because there is a lot going on here, and who's going to believe me? Well, like I told Miss Rachel Barr, Wednesday I will be sitting in Seattle, which I don't want to, because I still want to come this to a close. And I know the state insurance fund can do it in a heartbeat. Because you see, with things like this, when I take to that federal court at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be heard. Because who am I? Okay? I'm not scared. This is my life. I want to go forward. I'm going to be sitting there in Seattle at that federal courthouse at 9 o'clock in the morning with my documents that I have, a lot of them. And I'm going to, with whatever money I have in my pocket, for my little Social Security check that obviously I'm getting, which a federal commission, okay, where am I at? Because, and then you have Miss Rachel O'Barr sending me letters just before oral argument, saying if I want to settle, I have to put this and this. But now it's like, oh, it's already been decided. Well, what the hell has been decided? Because I did file a complaint, and I'm looking at some complaint forms that I got also, that I filed with y'all, or with them, or whoever, in answers of my complaint. Now, I have like, because over time, you guys have had to send me other documents, because I've asked for them. But what really have I been doing over these last years? I put on my video thing, a video for my girlfriend. See, she's still up in bed too. But you watch that video, it's true. Because I have to come. And I have to do what I have to do to be heard. This is my life. I ain't there to hurt nobody. I am here to show the document. Because I've clearly been taken advantage of. I was never to make it this far. But I have. That's because my kids and my grandkids and everybody in my life is very important to me. And I don't have a life because I'm fighting this crap like this. Like documents that you have in your possession right now that I've faxed to you, who is not just a pistol player. Okay? I hate when people do that to me, man, because I'm not ignorant. Okay? I heard, and then when I asked for whoever's in charge of the legal department, and you're the one I come to, I'm going to tell you, you're not no pencil pusher.
May I say something?
Okay, and I got that. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, I want to come this to an end, because this is really my second real call to you. Okay, because these calls that I'm making to you is very important to be taken serious, man. I'm James Clark, and I have to represent myself because of Lynn. I'm going to tell you, that's not right. And then y'all try to make it look like this was done in 2009. That's what I have in my record, ma'am. If it was sent back to the commission, ma'am, Miss Kenna, then where are we at? Because in my records, in 2009, before Lynn Luker, in my records, it shows that it was sent back to the commission. Will you explain then what's going on? And if I go by what Mr. Roger Bruddick, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, said in his video of 2011, unless you knew who he was talking about. And because I've been so involved in this, because I want to move forward, I know that was about me. And I downloaded that bad boy. Have I been looking into what's going on with me? I'm only blessed to have this lady standing beside me, ma'am. You look at my video that I did for her on, corruption on an injured worker in Idaho. Look it up. You guys even see my videos? You probably have. But look it up. I'm there. 69 videos. Anybody commenting on them? No, but that's just from what I can see on my side. So I think I'm just going to tell you, ma'am, I want to move forward in my life. I'm going to let you take these 2 documents that I've sent to you, and please get back with me because again, maybe get with Miss Rachel O'Barr since you all do communicate. And let him, go ahead and laugh, ma'am. I'm just going to let you know.
I'm not laughing.
Well, I think you are, ma'am.
Well, that's your...
And you can go ahead and laugh all you want. And by the way, this call is being recorded because just like Rachel O'Barr, okay?
That's fine. I haven't said anything that I don't have.
Okay, and then all my other calls also are recorded because I even filed that with the Supreme Court. And I wanted that to be made the record. Now, Mr. Kenyon, he wants to sit there in that bow tie of his. Also, in 2011, when they made this video, or whatever they made it, okay. And then this Carol Height, she used to work for your office, but she retired. I don't know when she retired, but I know in 2010, she was working there. At the end of 2010, because that's when all these are really.
I know when she retired.
Well, I do, but I know that she's now working at the Idaho Supreme Court.
No, that's a different Carol.
Carol Height? That's a different Carol Height?
It's not the same one that worked here. It's a different Carol.
A different Carol Height. No, I'm using that last name, ma'am. So that's a different Carol Height?
Well,
well, what? No, she does work at the Supreme Court, ma'am.
The Carol that's at the Supreme Court, I don't know her last name.
Well, I'm going to let you know. Her last name is Height. Now, is that the same lady that retired from the commission? I am James Clark. I'm representing myself, ma'am, and I have a right to know this. Now,
it's not the same person.
Carol Height.
Yeah, it's not the Carol Height. When she left here, she retired.
Okay, when Carol Height left from there, she retired.
Right.
Okay, now this Carol Height is not the same one that's working at the Idaho Supreme Court, clerk of the court.
No, the one that works here is not working at the Supreme Court.
She's okay. Is she working in the Capitol Courthouse?
No, she completely retired.
Okay. I'm going to take you at your word on that. Okay, but I'm going to still it's there in my head. So because they both have the same name, correct?
I don't know.
But you had a Carol Height that worked there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know the last.
That's all I want to know. Right. Okay. So you take a look at these documents, and I'm trying to get with Rachel Barr this morning too, because again, I know the state insurance can still bring this to an end. Okay, because I don't know where we're at. Okay, I'm still asking you, ma'am, what is this all about that I'm reading here in the documents that I have right here in front of me, where this was sent back to you all in 2009? Can you explain that to me?
No, because I haven't seen these documents before, so I can't.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Let's see here. Give me a minute, and I'll get it because I got it right here in front of me. Let me get the last one filed. Oh, that's the findings of facts. One of the two that I've got. That's got lies that are posted that you all don't want to take down. But y'all are making it look like you can't take them down because it did happen in 2009 down, didn't it? And then all these altered documents over the year that you all took to do your findings of facts. How much have I got into this? Well, more than I wanted to. So, you guys sent this back. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong stack. But anyway, you guys took it back. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So take a look at those, and I'll give you a call back here on a few, because I do want to ask you some questions in regards to that. Matter of fact, would you hold please, because I ain't going to get away here. Well, it was returned back to you all. So in 2009. Now, can you explain that? Well, somebody's got to explain it. That, or again, y'all can try to get with Miss Rachel Barr before I do, and we can bring this to an end, because, again, look at my last video to this lady that's laying upstairs right now. Because, see, I got to start early on you all, because you guys are an hour ahead. So whatever I do, I got to get up early. Because I get, what little sleep I do get. But, I think I deserve some respect here. And I think, she won't be going with me. That's that's okay. So, would you please look at these and give me a call back?
Well, I don't know what these are because.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what they are.
I don't.
Oh, no, I'll tell you what they are. This is from the Industrial Commission. Okay, this is part of the letter that they supposedly sent to Dr. Gross. Okay, now they sent this letter to Dr. No, you know what? Well, again, if you look at the copy of the first one, if you really look at it, it's got 3 different dates on it. Can you explain that to me? 3 different dates. Okay, can you explain that to me? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you about that 2003, because that's when I got out of prison. I got out of prison in 2003, and because my attorney, Lynn, wouldn't bring any of this stuff up for me, they helped me try to start a business. So book we have. They helped me pay for my clothes. Verifiable. They helped me pay for some tools, some real nice, Carhartt, when I got out of prison to try to move forward in my life. So I guess from how I'm looking at this, because I have to look at the dates and where I was at that time in my life, because this is my life. I went through voc rehab in 2003 because that's when I got out of prison. Because I wanted to move forward in my life. Who am I? Who am I? Okay? And that's what I tried to do in my life, is move forward. But when I have things like this put in front of me, because I'm not a quitter, I'm going to carry it and see it through, because right now in my life, if I give up now, who am I to my fucking kids and to my grandkids? Who are you to your kids? Huh? Or your grandkids if you have them. I don't even know who you are. Anybody over there. Alright? That's where I'm at. And again, this call is being recorded now. I want this stuff taken care of. Or this is going on YouTube. Because I'm going to tell you. Because it's my property. I will do what I want with it. I will do what I want with them.
To the person who makes decisions.
Okay, well, okay. Then I'll let you go on this. For this, I'll let you go. But I'm going to tell you. I'm going to call Miss Bar now. Or she can still give me a call. Because again, I want to bring this to an end. And with all these altered documents that I have, and you magnify them up to where I have my suspicions, but I'm still learning. Because every day I get up and put my feet on the ground. It is a new day. You have a good day. I hate to say that, but because of who I am, you have a good day, ma'am. And I hope to hear from you guys soon.
All right. Have a good day yourself.
Yeah.